I want to get to this because I want to get y'all thoughts on this right here. Is ghosting people a sin? Check this out.
Is ghosting sinful?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because we are people created in God's image who are worthy of dignity and respect. And when we ghost people, we just leave a friendship or a relationship without communicating to them that we're leaving, maybe even why we're leaving. We aren't loving them well. We aren't treating them as someone who is worthy of dignity, honor, and respect.
Why did you ask that question, Paige?
Because when she was talking about just that process of reconciliation and boundaries and all the things, I thought about how I think this is a thing for me, and it's common for me to not want to do all of that. Yeah. It's just, bye. I've learned that from how I was raised in St. Louis, because to even have the conversation, you have to even confess weakness. So it's easier for me to ghost you because that feels strong when it's actually not. It shows how emotionally immature you actually are. And so I just wanted to ask the question because I think a lot of friendships could persevere past these things if we're willing to do the work. Yes. I think some marriages could be healthier if we were willing to do the work. But I think when we give up, we potentially give up the joys that could come on the other side of these kinds of things. Is ghosting?
I think she has some good points, but I also feel like the element that's missing is how much people may have already tried. Listen. And then you're left with no choice but to ghost, because now that self-awareness and that clarity then came in, like I no longer have the time and the space to communicate with you how I used to. And for my sanity and anxiety, I have to, this is the best thing for me, because I also feel like with what they're saying, it's like you're operating from what's beneficial for them. And sometimes that gets you tied the hell up when you're so worried about other folks. It's like, what's beneficial for me? Like what I need to do? What's going to save me? I might have to ghost you.
I think two different things are happening. Two different things are happening. Jackie would ghost you because Jackie ghosts the girls that she fucks.
This is okay. Say it. Jackie is this girl that's talking right here
with the lies.
Okay, because I'm trying to hold my tongue because it's a lot of conflicting things going on.
Everybody's already talked about it. Jackie's in denial. She's delivered. She's going to punish herself, for being gay. And we're just going to have to deal with her doing that. That's why she was somewhere recently telling children that, they deserve death. So yeah, Jackie's not well. But to me, the other woman is coming from the standpoint of, you just dropped me without any explanation. I'm confused. Jackie is coming from the standpoint of, I dropped you because I don't want to have to explain because I'm also confused. Okay. So for me, I feel like people are not always old conversations. You don't always have to have conversations. To me, the lack of conversation is enough conversation. But I also feel like I can understand why it is immature sometimes to just walk away from people without explaining what the fuck just happened, because that has happened to me. But I receive it, because at the end of the day, I'm not about to chase you about it. And if you don't have the capacity to have a conversation, then we obviously can't do nothing, right? Because you can't have a conversation. So you just let me know everything I need to know. I don't try to change people from being how they are. I just see how they are and move accordingly. That's So for me, I understand where Jackie's coming from. The other girl is living in, I'm still the one being hurt. I'm disempowered. And so my way of handling being disempowered is trying to shame the person that hurt me, because that's supposed to make y'all be different. No. That's not how it works. But yeah.
But what's also irritating, okay, I ain't want to say it, but since you've already said that she date women, let's start there. Let's consider the messenger and the message that she's trying to, spread out. The message that she's trying to spread out, I feel like, is to mentally brainwash yourself to suffer in order to avoid sin. And that's what they do with women. Like, you should suffer. This man is treating you wrong. But if you sit, somebody said it this week on Married to Medicine. We've been together 20 years, but by year 30, he might do right. But what if he don't?
Right.
So they're like, oh, y'all are calling it quits too early to see the joys of blah, blah, blah. What if you just chose wrong? You know, what if the struggles that you're going through could have been avoided if you had the opportunity to choose right and think on your own and not go with the societal pressures that they're trying to spew? And it's also interesting coming from the messenger, because I have to ask, like, the lady is very masculine presenting. So
Yeah.
I wonder what internal conversation she has with herself about sexuality.
Oh, she's torturing
like,
herself. She's torturing
like
herself like every day.
I,
Every day.
right. I just
Every day.
I'm just curious. So and I'll say firsthand, I'm good on ghosting. I really am. I'm good on ghosting. But it's never my first option.
Mhm.
I'm good on ghosting after I've attempted to have a conversation
Yes.
and the
Mhm.
conversation has not gone anywhere, or you
We ain't gotta
refuse,
talk
you
no
know.
more. Yeah. I tried.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's where I'm at with it. Like, I always offer up a conversation. And if you don't see it how I see it, I'll cut my grading off, like Kendrick Lamar said. I started fucking one of my best friends this year, and she
Mm.
claimed I ghosted her ass.
Mm.
I gotta choose me, Lucius. So that's where I came from. It was a guy I was dating. And I explained to him, like, we talked on an irregular cadence. He was one of the guys like, oh, I ain't doing nothing, let me hit you up, something like that. So then eventually I'm like, I don't know you like that. Like, he would want more. Like, oh, why don't we go do this? I don't know you. I don't talk to you like that. Like,
Mm.
it's cool. Let's just stop. Then talk to him. That's not ghosting. I told you what it was. So I'm a proponent of communicating how you feel. But if that doesn't land the way that you would have hoped, you can also leave. You don't need to suffer through anything to see what's on the other side. That's stupid.
Absolutely true. I also think that with ghosting, sometimes it may be better to ghost than to have an argument.
Yes.
I know I reflect back on an argument
Big on
and I
that.
wish that I would have just ghosted.
No, me too.
Because I feel like should you guys come back together, it's easier to have a conversation and reflect on things and because I would think you've grown and matured more at that point to have the proper conversations at a later time versus arguing and then somebody says some stuff that you may feel like is unforgivable. I'll never rock with you again
That's what
ever.
I'm saying. But I'm the
So
person that would do that, which is why if I offer peaceful communication in round one, there is no round two, because in round two, you going to hate me because I'm really going to hurt your feelings. Like, you going to want to fight me. So for the sake of, me not having to defend my character after cussing you out down to the ground, let me just remove myself. So that's what I do as well. So I think that ghosting is sometimes the right thing to do.
Oh yeah.
that's what I think so.
I'll back away from a situation like Homer Simpson so motherfucking fast, bitch. Like, what do you
Like, you know
mean?
what? Let
I'm
me not get myself out of character. And that's
No,
also
and that's
somewhere in the
it.
Bible.
No, but that's exactly what it is. Like, because I feel like there have been situations where I was like, I'm about to really hurt this person fucking feelings. Like,
Mhm.
I'm about to really hurt your feelings, ho.
Yes.
Like, you just lucky you didn't talk to me that day at that moment. And by the
Mm.
time I had, time had gone on, like the maturity kicked back in. And I was like, bitch, I'm not about to upset myself again. Now I ain't mad no more. Now I don't want fucking talk. I don't want you to take me back up here. And then I realized, because that's what the fuck you want anyway. That's what you want anyway. For me to come to you and curse your ass out so you can feed off my energy and all of that weird ass shit. Nah, bitch, I'm gonna starve you out.
Mhm.
Starve you out. I love
Leave
it.
you out to dry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. It's my favorite thing now. And I don't know why I didn't realize it sooner, because I had one moment in childhood that should have let me know like how powerful walking away from people is. In high
Mhm.
school, like a girl just really did not like me for whatever reason. And I don't know why, because she would be cool with me sometimes and then beef with me other times. Her and a whole bunch of girls roll up on me at lunch. I'm on the stairs minding my motherfucking business, y'all. I'm eating my lunch. I only, you know what I'm saying? I'm solo dolo for the most part. Bitch, I'm chilling. Walk up
Mhm.
on me with all of these girls. You need all of this fucking backup to talk shit to me, right?
Oh
Going
no.
off. Look what I did, bro. I did this. And then I just turned around and walked away. She was screaming at the back of my head.
Because
And
she looks so dumb.
yes, and I didn't even turn around because I wanted you to know, not only do I not give a fuck, but I'm also not really scared. So I'm about
Mhm.
to walk off with my back turned to you.
Right.
And she was still running her mouth. And the only reason I knew she was still running her mouth is because I could hear her when I got halfway down the damn long ass hallway at Xavier Preparatory School on the second floor. Okay. So yeah, I was just like, oh my God, the power in that moment that I knew what you were trying to do and you didn't get it. And I was just like, oh my God, adults really do give you good advice sometimes. And then I just started listening. And life has been a little easy ever since. Cause sometimes older people do be telling you, the truth.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And we also gotta realize that negative people, they rely on people like, oh, let me just suffer to see the outcome at the end. They rely on those moments of people who won't, like, there are people who will just exhaust your energy, even if in the end you have positive intent to see something good. They don't. So at some point,
secret haters.
Yeah, secret haters.
People
Those
that want
types
to
of
fuck
things.
you. Because now I think about it.
And that's just not for relationships either. Like anywhere, there are people who will drain you, black hole conversations, and you have to just get up and walk away.
You could feel like energetic. Like if you just sit in your body while they're talking to you, you could feel like the energy pull. Oh my God, it's so terrible.
Yeah, so ghost by all means. But if you ghost and things are good, like somebody else said, that's weak as fuck.
Yeah.
If you just ghost when things are good, that's very, very weird.
Yeah, that sounds like self-sabotage.
Or that
if
back
things are
off
good.
shit. Y'all remember that one? I said all that back off shit. Y'all remember that one bitch? I talked to, Lesson. And then we talked, and then it got a little bit less. And then I was like, bitch, you playing with me. So I just stopped talking to the motherfucker, like, oh no, we about to take this walk on me. And then later on, bitch, you mad at me talking about you stop talking to me. Is that right?
Manipulation. Let me drain some more of that energy and act like we stopped talking because of you, not because of me.